Hi, I'm Iridium. Hope you're doing all right. Another reaction. U.D.O or U.D.O. It's got to be U.D.O, in it, but there's a full stop in between each letter, so U.D.O. Who cares? We know it is. It's U.D.O, Dirk Schneider, ex-Accept. Been going for years and years now, doing solo stuff, a bit hit and miss sometimes. Last album he brought out, and that weren't so long ago, I think it was last year, a bit of classical music mixed in with, weren't too keen, but the album before that, Steel Factory, was absolutely fantastic. So this is what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping back to metal. Let's get back to metal. And it sounds like it's going to get back to metal, doesn't it? Because it's called Metal Never Dies. Well, it fucking doesn't. It's actually stronger than ever. So brilliant title for a song. My mate Dominic McCauley, I love that, you know, if there's rock and roll or metal in the title, he's the fucking man. So there you go, Dominic. This is taken from the album Game Over, which is coming out October the 22nd on AFM Records. Let's not forget how fucking good AFM Records are. They're an absolutely brilliant label and have got some brilliant releases. I think I've got one behind me, actually. Here you go. Social Disorder. Sent to me and signed by Anders L.A. Ronblom. This is a brilliant album as well. So AFM, Social Disorder, yep. Get it. It's fantastic. So, bit of a plug there, but I'm not ashamed because it's a fucking excellent album. So, AFM Records, fantastic. Got some brilliant bands on their roster. And, you know, sometimes people forget, you know, what a good label they are. Sometimes Frontiers is sort of dominated. Got so many bands signed to Frontiers, people think that's what it's all about. Frontiers is fucking great. But some of the more metal records are coming out on other labels, like Century Records, like AFM Records. And, you know, they produce some of my favourite releases over the last few years. AFM are brilliant. So there's a little synopsis here on YouTube. Metal Never Dies is a two-tonic metal hymn. Well, of course it fucking is. From the reigning king of German heavy metal with those infectious and memorable melodic riffs. Bit of a tongue twister there. Guitar riffs. And with a brilliant chorus that metal fans will sing for years. New album Game Over will hit the market October the 22nd, 2021. I'm trying to get hold of AFM Records at the moment. Keep sending them stuff so I can review the albums early. Haven't heard anything back yet, which is a shame, but it happens. They're probably busy, you know. So obviously I was a big fan of some of the stuff that U.D.O done with Accept. Didn't really hear much of the solo stuff, but I know it was strong, especially at the beginning. And there's a couple of strong albums later on as well. Steel Factory being a brilliant album. Back to roots of Accept, if you like that sort of sound. Without further ado, let's fucking get on with this. U.D.O or U.D.O, Metal Never Fucking Dies. It's called Metal Never Dies, but Metal Never Fucking Dies sounds better, doesn't it? Anyway, U.D.O, Metal Never Dies. Love the chanting, the two-tonic chanting. Oh yeah.
Back when I took my first breath, the days were dark and grey. No belief, no hope, all had nothing to say. Then came the days of changes. I realized the truth. Woke me up, taught me how to fight. Breaking chains, like heavy thunder through the night. Look up, see the sign, 'cause metal never dies.
Love that riff, man. Wow, wow.
And I conquered the stages, traveling the world. I believed I owned, I had something to say. I lived a million stories, it was my dream come true. Glory days, I killed it every night. Breaking chains, the man of thunder gets it mine. Look up, see the sign, 'cause metal never dies. Hands up, stand in line, 'cause metal never dies. Look up, see the sign, 'cause metal never dies. Hands up, stand in line, 'cause metal never dies.
Don't you miss those simple lyrics? Look up, see the signs, metal never dies. I take it the signs are the horns, I'm not sure, but the guitarist is giving plenty of horns through the video, so it must be. I love it because it just is harking right back to balls to the wall era accept for me. It sounds, We're Steel Factory to me sounded more Metal Heart era, mainly because of the production and stuff like this. I think this goes back even further to that balls to the wall, like I said, Restless and Wild era of accept. U.D.O's got that voice that people will love or hate. I love his voice, man. I think it's fucking great. He's got so much character. You notice him straight away. The song is right up my street because it's got that even slow to medium paced song this is. I was expecting something a bit faster. Usually now with metal bands, when they bring their first single out, it's like balls to the fucking wall. This is perfect for me because this is the sort of song I like. That, like I said, that sort of slow, medium pace. I love the riffing, going like from the verses, going before it goes into the verse, then the bass line running through those verses. It's fucking great. It's classic metal. Metal never fucking dies. Well, it don't. It's actually more. It's stronger now than it probably ever has been. Totally right, U.D.O. Totally fucking right. I love it. The production is great. It's almost got, and I love this because there's a lot of production these days that sounds a bit mechanical. You know, it sounds the same. This sort of harks back a bit. It's got a bit of rawness to it, which I'm fucking loving. I'm absolutely love it. It's brilliant. Glad he's got rid of the orchestra, to tell you the truth, and got back to a bit of metal. I thought he might do. He's done it quite quick. So that's cool. That's absolutely cool. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm looking forward to the solo because normally, like I said, metal bands are bringing out fast songs and the solos are fucking frenetic and mental, which is cool. You know, KK Priest is a good example. The two songs they brought out are just all about the fucking speed and the guitar, which is great. They are great songs, but I'm looking forward to this because we might hear something a bit special, I reckon, on the solo because the song slowed down. Here's some melody. You watch, won't be a fucking solo now. I look like a fucking idiot. Here we go for the rest of this. Come on, U.D.O. Let's have a great solo as well.
Never die. Here I am stronger than ever. Nothing can tear me apart. I'm gonna rock on forever. Metal will stay in my heart.
Twin Lee, man. love it. What a brilliant, brilliant song. The solo was even better than I thought. I love the way he was gapping, like not totally going for it speed-wise. He totally fitted the song perfectly. But the way he was doing some really sort of different stuff, some really catchy melody going on, a little bit of that, you know how Accept do that classical music bit, you know, really nick a bit of Beethoven or whatever. There was a tiny bit in that. It sounded a little bit classical, but a really clever guitar solo. And we've got to give more points to that guitarist who dyes his beard. I love metal guitarists or band members that dye their beards, unashamedly dye their beards. He's got blonde hair, which is probably grey, and he's it to dye that, and a totally black beard. Fucking cool as far as I'm concerned. He's saying lyrically, because I noticed it near the end there, here I am, stronger than ever, nothing can tear me apart, I'm gonna rock on forever, metal will stay in my heart. Metal never dies. So, but the name of the album's making me think this could be the last we hear from U.D.O. I might be looking into it. Game Over is the name of the album. It's a good album title if you're thinking about retiring. But you know what it's like now. Bands retire 10 times. So it could be the first retirement for U.D.O. He might have even retired before, I don't know. But I love the song. Right up my street. Proper metal. Even in the title. Metal never dies. Metal never fucking dies. That's what I'm calling this song. Thanks for listening. What do you think of the new U.D.O. song? I think it's fucking brilliant. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.